All right, perfect. Live stream is running at this point. Just got to make sure that you guys in the gulag can hear me now. Yes? No? Yes. Probably. All right, we'll see. Let's see here. So we have a chart coming up. This is what, retest to go up? Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for this area to break 156, 300, where we're rejecting at this point. With no candle closing above 1820 yesterday, would you still want at least a 30-minute closing above gold? Yes, I would want some sort of a candle to close above, or just by looking at gold at this point, I think it's going to be a much better idea would be for price to come down over here, to retest 1815, 1816, and then continue to go up. This camera angle is bad, says Zoo. That's fine. Anyone expecting to break above 1820? Yeah, we'll see. I'd want to see a retracement here on gold. A retracement on gold, create support, and then continue pushing up. I think that's going to be much better. Is it possible for you to briefly explain what's the wick fill and exhaustion? Yes, there's a video on YouTube. I've done a video on YouTube about wick fills. So just go to my channel, search up wick fills, and then you can get that information there. Okay, do you have a template for how you label the charts and mark it up? Nope, there's no template at all. So this is what we do. Right, if you're starting off right now, this is basically a little thing that I do, right? So I'm going to look at the daily time frame on gold. Looking at the daily, seems like gold is kind of like, you know, rejecting 1812, moving up to slowly 1820. You had a video shut down on YouTube. Nothing like that happened. It's still on there. So right now, dropping down to the 4-hour time frame, we can clearly see that there's a resistance right here on the 4-hour time frame. We're coming up to this area. So I think it's going to be a better idea for price to maybe, like, you know, retrace something we talked about. And then if we do reject this area, to retrace to continue pushing up, I guess the better question is going to be that how far can we retrace, right? So to answer how far we can retrace, or we could retrace, would be to identify if we broke a level. So I think we broke this level right here, 1814, 1812. So probably this is the area we need to retrace into, not all the way up to this area, but kind of like, you know, some retracement, create support, and then continue on pushing up. Let's take a look at Forex Factory here. Forex Factory, we have CPI, and then we have nothing really happening at this point. So yeah, we'll see. We shall see what is gonna happen. Potential buys above 1820 would make perfect sense. Perfect sense. Potential above 1820. Yep, that's gonna make perfect sense. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This is pound yen 1-hour chart, entered on break of previous candle, secured 10 pips, drops the break even. Very nice, got it done. It's another beautiful break on gold. Candle break resistance, but I have some problems in stop loss too big. So I just go in for 1%. Do you have any advice for me? Yeah, if you think the stop loss is going to be too big, especially on the 1-hour time frame, drop down to the smaller time frame, right? Because look, on the 1-hour, your stop loss is down here. If your stop loss is going to be below this candle, then you got to take a look on the smaller time frame and see that maybe you could have had your stop loss below the 30-minute candle, right? Or you could have then had your stop loss below, yeah, you know, the 15-minute candle right over here, 30-minute, 15-minute candle. So if your stop loss is big, then take a look to see where can you have a small stop loss on a small time frames and stuff like that. TP 1845? No, TP is not going to be 1845 because 1845 is fucking miles away over here. 1845 is way too far. Can't have a TP at 1845. Probably, I think, could look at, wow, 2000. Okay, yeah, 2000 is better. Maybe 1822. Yeah, exactly. 1822. You know, looking at the 1 hour time frame. Look, right? We have a major rejection area at 1822. So I think 1822 would be better. If you're looking at above 1822, look to the left hand side, right? We have clean candles, probably then 1825. So you got to go step by step. Just can't have 1845. Oh, to the moon. No, it doesn't happen like that. Just a question on gold for 1 hour. If there's a breakout on upside with 8 a.m. candle, does it happen more often? That NYC 1 hour candle, 9 a.m. retrace back? Yeah, it does happen. It's very hard to say if it happens a lot of time. You just gotta see if it's gonna happen at 8 a.m. and then the next 8 a.m. does it happen or not? And then you gotta create some sort of a a plan at that time. When it doesn't happen, why doesn't it happen? What happens at that time? So that's what you got to do. Peter Carter sharing his first chart. First chart, previous wick over here. This is pound yen 30-minute time frame. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see here. I'm swing trader, so adapting to 1 hour lower has been toughest thing in Forex. Honestly, if you have made some gains as a swing trader, that means you know how to read candles, because you're basically reading now. All the gains you've had on during swing trading, I think a much better thing to do is to look at your 4 hour time frames and daily time frames and look at that and really see that, okay, what did you do, or what did you see technically when it comes to candles that made you execute that trade on swings? If the swing has been hardest for you and you're coming down to the 1 hour and 30-minute, understand this. If you're risking 1% on, let's say, a daily time frame, on a weekly time frame, you're doing the same thing on the small time frames. It's just the fact that you get your result very quick on the 1 hour time frame or 30-minute time frame. Can you live stream it every day? No, can't do. I've watched a lot of your videos and interesting perspective on the markets. Do you think your method would also work in index like Dow? Some people do trade. It's not like a method. It's basically really understanding the movement of price and the movement of candles, as we continue along. Do you have any stock trading experience? No. I have no stock trading experience at all. None. So yeah. All right, let's just this right here. I want to do scale fix. All right. Yeah, trying to see if we can break above this area. Yep. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Take a look at this trade. It took a break work. Let me know what you think. Let's take a look at this trade over here. This is buys over impulse entry, risk 13, reward 22. Very nice. I think if you took this one trade today and it's a profitable trade, just that's it. Call it a day. This was a buy, took buy after the candle broke above, TP hit. Very nice. The price broke the previous higher low. Was it a good idea? I think it was a little bit risky, but at the same time, you knew where your stop loss. So now take a look at this, right? Perfect example. He knew where to put the stop loss. You knew where to put the take profit. You knew what your zone was of rejection, and it worked out. How important is the previous day's high and low when considering current price action? It's kind of important, like if we're looking at the daily candle here on pound yen, it's consolidating, so it's not that important right here. But if you're looking at something that's trending, let's see on the daily on gold, yeah, it's not that important here either. If you see that something is trending, let's say bullish, that means the daily candles are making higher highs and higher lows. And as the candles are making higher highs and higher lows, you do understand that, okay, for price to continue pushing bullish, the daily candles, they need to make higher highs and higher lows. So you need to make sure it doesn't break the low of the previous candle, which then in turn on a small time frame is going to mean that the small time frame should create support for price to continue pushing bullish. What's going on over here? Okay. All right, Peter, perfect. Okay, yeah, pound yen is just consolidating here at this point. Someone donated 40 rupees. Raja is going to sell lot 100, 1819 to 1813. No, I'm not going to do that. If the 30-minute candle of GJ closes bearish, can we anticipate to sell? I don't know. I'm gonna probably have this right here, this area of rejection right here. That may be a deal breaker here, you know, because price may reject at that point or something, you know. So I'm probably gonna keep that in mind. Yep. Oh yeah. Let's see here. I know you're a scalper and takes 10 pips quick, but do you ever consider about liquidity or stop loss taken out by the banks? No. No, I don't ever look if the stop loss or liquidity can take out my position or whatever the case is, because I mean, the banks really don't care. They don't look at your stops. They don't look at where your positions are. Banks really don't care. All the orders are sent through a liquidity pool and banks just see prices. I just take my 10, 15 pips and then I call it a day. Yeah, so right now there's nothing. We'll see if we create some sort of a support coming down and continue pushing up or not. Assalamu alaikum, Raja bhai. Aaj subah video bahut helpful tha. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Manpreet. First day here today. Welcome. Let's take a look at the Chinese indicator here and see what's going on. Right. Ooh, so pound is strong and the dollar is weak. So the pound is strong and the dollar is weak. Interesting. Pound is strong. Pound did continue going up. There's no confirmation yet for pound to continue moving up. Is GJ buys a buy today? Because CPI was good. I'm looking for buys at break of 15, 156, 235. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at this area here as well, right? This area right here, or maybe a support form for price to continue up. How long do you suggest demo trading when you're learning? I would say, if you really want to demo trade, I think the best thing for you to do is to maybe, instead of demo trading, open up a live account, maybe like you know, $100 account or $200 account, and just trade that. You know, trade that account. Trade to see if you can really win trades. The idea is to win trades. You know, if you can win trades on a small account, then you're also going to be building that emotional, like, you know, dexterity to deal with drawdowns, to deal with trading with live money and stuff like that. So what about a cent account? Doesn't matter as long as it's a live account. Can we buy market fluidity today? Well, if you can find it, you can find it. If you can find it, then you can find it. All right, let's see here. Why did you come back to 20 lots after using 100 lots? Nah, just felt like it. Have a smaller balance too. Is it worth setting a buy limit on GJ? Is it worth setting a buy limit on GJ? Buy limit. All right, let's see if we can find a buy limit over here. I don't see a buy limit. TP1 buys, oh, right here. TP2, oh, you're setting a buy limit here. No, I think instead of setting a buy limit, it's going to be better to, it's just my own personal opinion. I think it's going to be better to just focus on, you know, a confirmation that you can get, like, you know, like a buying confirmation that you can get. A regular account would be better, or pro account on Dominion markets? Pro account uses less spread. I use a pro account. I've always used the pro account, and it just basically works. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. Your JPY sell, would this be a good sell since you rejected the resistance area? The previous candle closed with no wick at the bottom, so I'd be very cautious with this. The previous candle closed with no wick, so I'd be cautious. What's your goal with your account for this year? As far as my account goes, I have no goals with my account. I'm trading the way I'm trading. Now I'm just using Forex as means to fund my other projects. So yeah, that's basically the goal at this point. Is Forex considered gambling? Is it haram? No. Just stop listening to your religious beliefs when it comes to doing ethical things. Trading is not haram, man. Like trading, you're not taking money from the poor. I personally think it's perfectly fine. All right, what's this? Dennis, I took this trade on London session. Do you think, is there anything I should have done better? Oh, there's nothing. There's no trade. There's no trade that you sent that we can see. Can you talk a little bit about setting up a trade with dynamic risk in today's situation? What about today's situation? We have no trade to take, so we can't set up a dynamic risk. Okay, if we have a trade to take next, I'm gonna kind of like explain how to set dynamic risk. How would you like to see the entry for gold buy? Wait for 1 hour to close. I want to see a break and a close off 30 minutes. Yeah, break and a close off 30 minutes, even 15-minute time frame. So we'll see. We got around 25 pip range here with a lot of volume. I think we can continue breaking up towards 1825. So it's going to be interesting. With trading, you make money that not even exists in real life till you pay it out. Yes, that's the reason I tell people to withdraw whenever you can. When you can withdraw money, it comes to your bank account, then it's real. That's real money coming in. I took this trade on London session just now. Do you think there's anything that I should have done better just now? Break, retest momentum, blah, blah, stops, take 90% and 10 pips, 15, 5% and 15, 5% and 20 pips. Yeah, I think that was perfect. On the 5-minute time frame, perfect. You took majority of your trades off at 10 pips, and then you took the rest of them off at, rest of the pips. So that's perfect. Yeah, right now we're just waiting over here. I'll see if something comes up. We'll probably take a trade, but right now we're just waiting. How much time does market fluidity support takes to answer back? They answer back when they can. They get so many emails, so many messages. They answer back when they can. Can we withdraw $50 from Dominion markets? Yes. Can I sell USDJP? Oh, by the way, we got the report for 2021. In 2021, Dominion markets, they processed over $3.5 million in withdrawals. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. October, November were the biggest months for withdrawals. It's just amazing. Profit Think is good channel for daily analysis. Nice. Yeah, we'll see. We still got a little bit of work to do here for price action to take a trade. So yeah, we'll see. Gold is failing to make a new high in an uptrend along with the indecision candle. We just don't know what time frame you're looking at, so no idea. Yeah, right now we're just consolidating right here in gold. You see this minor consolidation? We're just consolidating right here. Gold long-term to 17.99. What's your opinion about it? I could give 2 fucks about 17.99 at this point. I'm worried about if we can break above 18.20 to go up, or if we can break below 18.17 or whatever. 17.99 is nowhere even close to my horizon. Far, far away, my friend. Far away. Not even thinking about 17.99 at this point. What's this? 4-hour time frame? Was this a 4-hour fake out? Yeah, I mean, it tried to continue down, but it didn't, so it kind of like, I mean, this is also a very heavy rejection area, so I wouldn't call this a fake out. Yeah, I wouldn't call it a fake out. I wouldn't, because this was a heavy rejection. If you look on the 15-minute time frame, on the 15-minute, we tried breaking down, but we couldn't. We continued back up, and slowly we just tried to move up over here. I have an account of $4,500. What should be my lot size at this equity? Mr. Soon Valley Gallery. If you don't know what your lot size should be, it means you don't know how much you should risk. So if you're looking to risk like 1%, 2%, calculate what 1% of $4,500 is. I think it's $45, and then you gotta understand or determine what lot size you should use to lose. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we have like 10 minutes left for the hour candle to close. So hey, we got 10 minutes to chill. That's all we got at this point. We got 10 minutes to chill because we got 10 minutes left for this 1-hour candle to close. So yeah, we're just gonna chill. Take a chill right here. All right, chill pill. Would you take the trade if price already had a really over 100 pip with no pullback? No, I wouldn't. I would wait for a pullback. Impulsive below 1818. Why? The 1-hour candle is about to close in 9 minutes. Why you want to take an impulsive candle? Look, this trend is up. The 30-minute trend you see on the 30-minute trend is up. UP up. Higher highs and higher lows. I think a much better and safer trade is going to be if we create a support and then we continue pushing up. That's something I'm going to wait for. That's it. Raja, look GJ, please. Yes. Looking at GJ. What are we looking at? Whoa, GJ. Come on, man. What are we looking at on GJ? Send a chart. Raja, the market scammer. Thank you. If GJ creates support, would you buy from support or still wait for the zone to break? I'd see, it's too close to the zone. This is a rejection zone. We rejected yesterday after London Open, and then we moved on towards pre-New York. We rejected this. You guys remember the 4-hour candle on pound yen yesterday that just broke all these lows and closed bearish, and we analyzed, okay, it should continue pushing down. Well, it did push down all the way down here. And now we're coming right back up to retest this area. So we got to be patient. We got to be patient like the Yoda, and we got to wait. Horse, what are you drinking? Coffee. Chilling with the best in the business. Oh, how much do you risk at the beginning of the month? Did you start small? Yes, I did start small. How many push-ups do you do? I can do around 55, 56 push-ups in one go. Yeah. I weigh a lot lighter now, so I may be able to do more, but 50 is what I can do very, very easily. Why Dominion Markets is registered in scammers heaven? I want to open an account, but just don't trust the company which is so offshore. Well, mostly all brokerages right now that do offer 500 to 1 leverage, and they do offer you to trade gold and indices at reasonably high leverages. They are all operating in offshore places. That's the reason why they can do that. Because if you look at heavily regulated places, like Australia, Europe, stuff like that, they don't allow 500 to 1 leverage anymore. So for brokerages to offer higher leverage, they have to look at places where they can open offshore offices to give you services only offered with offshore companies, So there we go. Or you can go to Rwanda and trade over there. Okay. Can you talk a little bit about your goal planning for the last 6 years and how they have changed you as a mature in Forex? I started with 500. My goal is to build 500. Yeah, I mean, at the same time, I was working. I had some funds. I have some funds. I think when you're starting as a new trader, you should really know if you're getting some income on the side. My case was different because, I just went AWOL in trading, left my job and stuff like that. But if you're starting right now and you're a new trader, you should at least have some sort of income coming in, right? If you can get some income coming in while you're trading, your trading is going to be much more easier, safer. There's going to be less anxiety, less stress to make money because I think that's going to be very, very important. And as you grow, you start withdrawing money. First, you withdraw $500 a week. You withdraw that for maybe like 2-3 months, and then that 500 turns to 1,000 turns to 2,000. The day the withdrawals turn to, let's say, like 5,000 a week, that's when things really, really, really start to change. So if you're someone who has had money, it's not going to affect you a little bit, but it's just going to make your life more comfortable when you talk about bills and groceries and stuff like that. But what we've seen is psychologically, if this is the first time you start to make a lot of money, you start to spend it as fast as it comes in, because once you cross that 3,000 a week mark, that's when you're making what people in the top 5% are making, like 3,000 a week. That's a lot of money. That's like 12,000 a month. Yeah, so I think a lot of I think you grow. I don't know. I think through finances, I think you grow up more. Lost my train of thought over there. I lost 86%. Oh, 0.86% of my account. What's this? 260 right down over here. Yeah, it was a tough area to trade. I'd say this was a tough area to trade. I sent you a chart on gold trade taken by Jeevan. Can you explain this? No, I can't explain this. I'm going to look at it, but I can't explain this. I think Jeevan can explain this much better. Yeah, you need to contact him so he can explain this much better, because he even explained it right here. Yeah, other than that, you have to contact him so he can explain it. Oh, what's this? I wanted to send this privately to you. Well, everyone just saw it. The private, everyone just saw the message. I've met the requirement to receive Magic Keys and the commission. I have both support and send departments since last week. No one is okay. So we're gonna speed this up here for you. Don't worry. All right, awesome. So gold is retracing right here. Very nice, beautiful. I needed to retrace, create support, and then push up. So this is what I'm expecting right here. Let's see. So this. All right, let's take a look at this over here, this chart. This is, oh, nice. Nice sells over here on the 2-minute time frame. Very nice. Two-minute. You said you don't trade if it expands over 100 pips, but what if GJ now breaks the zone? You take the trade. What if it breaks the zone? We can't talk about what if. We can only talk about if it does break the zone. So right now, there's nothing happening. See, when we start to think about, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? That means we're now starting to overthink. And when you start to overthink, that's when you really start looking at things that are not happening, So just focus on what's happening right now. So when it does happen, when it's time for you to execute, you can actually execute, So stop just thinking about what if this happens? What if that happens? Right now, nothing is happening. For me, I just wanted to come down, create support so I can take a buy and be on my way today. That's it. G looks like it's doing a break and retest, but that rejecting a bit of concern since volume coming in should. Yeah, I mean, we're just whatever over here. no idea to take any trades at this point. The last 30-minute candle on gold grabbed liquidity at resistance and potentially go down to the next zone. Yeah, sure. Why not? It went up, broke above this resistance. I'm waiting for price to come down, create some sort of a support, and then continue pushing up. That is the trade I'm looking to take today. If that doesn't happen, then, so be it. Doesn't happen. Do you think it's smart to study and trade exclusively gold for 2 months, then to insert another currency pair to study it with gold for 2 months and then try FTMO? Yeah, I think it's much better to really see how many profitable trades you can take before coming into FTMO or other funding companies. So it's very important to really know if you are really profitable. Okay, so we have the start of the new 1 hour candle now. The 1 hour candle on gold closed very, very bearish over here, right? This is awesome. We can do some sort of a support creation and then we can move up. Pound yen, the 1 hour candle closed a doji, small body. So yeah, I guess we can create some supports to go up. So yeah, we'll wait. More waiting over here. What if gold retraces a little, creates support close to the resistance? See again, what if? What if? You guys are gonna go crazy thinking about what ifs. What if the sky falls right now? What are you gonna do? Are you waiting for a bullish close on gold? Yes, I'm looking for a price to come down, create support, and then go up. Why didn't you take GJ double bottom? Because I wasn't looking to take GJ and double bottom. Why did you change the camera angle? Because sometimes when I fart, they go right up like this. So I want the camera all the way over here so that it won't go up like this. So even if it does, the camera is safe. That's why I changed the camera angle. I paid for membership on the 15th. Still haven't heard anything. Impossible. Impossible. If not, send an email to accounts@marketsfluidity.com or check your junk mail. I started to trade a month ago. I'm at 50-50 win-loss ratio in training with macro lot. What the hell's a macro lot? When do you think I can increase the lot size? I don't know. It depends on when you feel comfortable enough to increase lot size, This is something I talked about, trading opportunities from a subconscious level. Like when you know exactly when to take a trade, when to execute on a trade, when you start to really understand that, then lot sizes increase naturally, because when you take a certain type of trade, maybe 6-7 times, then a point comes where you're like, okay, you know what? I've seen this before. I've traded on this before. Maybe it's time for me to really increase my lot size and trade at that time. Your interview with Naeem Sikandar was so good. Thank you. Why are you not anticipating sells on gold? Because I'm looking at buys from down over here to go up. When price moves a lot, it doesn't really bother me at all. I'm going to be honest. When I first started trading, I'd look at price moving a lot, price moving fast, big candles forming. I'd always look at that and say that, hey man, I could have been in this trade. How can I be in this trade? My fingers and my toes would start to swell up and start itching. Oh, I gotta be in the trade. But no, man. No. Bandida putarban. Oh, wow. Someone sent a whole article over here. Hey, good afternoon. Whenever you have time, could you look at the Viv at and OMI token? It's basic NFT platform partner, blah, 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 NFT knowledge in order to properly use the app. More adoptable. Oh, okay. Sorry for the large message. I wanted to explain how anyone could be part of NFT. We're going through the process of learning attainable NFT. Nice. Yeah. We're going to be using NFT as a utility for market fluidity. It's going to be huge, man. I mean, NFT has a lot of usage. A lot of usage. Do you know Official Lens? She trades same strategy with you. Oh, nice. I think a lot of people trade the same way as we do now since the live streams started. Yo, GJ. Yeah, GJ's consolidating at this point. How many pips do you go for each trade? 10, 15 pips, 10, 15 pips. I'm on buys now. M13 trend line broken retest. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Yep. Is it true that you are the king of price action? If they say so, I'm not the king of nothing. I'm a king of my house. That's the only king I am. I'm the king of my house. But if they say I'm king of whatever, then perfect. Will you be streaming 3 days a week? Yes. What's your favorite book? Do you think GJ will break this pullback and continue bullish? I honestly want a buy over here on pound yen above, 156, 270, 280. Potential buys above 156, 270. I mean, that's what I'm looking for, hoping for. So, yeah, let's see. What it takes to be the 1% in Pakistan? Buy a car. You can buy a car, you're automatically in the 1%. What's your dream? My dream? My dream is, it's situational. Dreams are situational. My dream is to be a really good content creator where I can edit my videos amazingly. That's my dream at this point. That's what I want to do. Are you going to have your own security at FX Summit? I'm not coming to the FX Summit. I'm not coming. You should be called the God. Oh, okay. Where's Ted? I have no idea. Daniel Sausage. Oh, okay. Advice on pip counter for MT5 platform. I started using MT5 but can't find a pip counter indicator. Well, Mr. Orlando Liet, you tried to find the pip counter for MT5, but you can't find it. Oh my God. What am I even doing over here? You can't find a pip counter for MT5. Pip counter. Killing some brain cells over here now. Sorry, guys. Pip counter for MT5. All right, let's take a look over here. Oh, wow, look at this. Show pips MT5. Oh, look, they have a picture over here too. Oh, wow, look at this. Show pips MT5 indicator. Show pips indicator for MT5. Oh my God, look at that. They also have a video over here. Oh my. Isn't this a big golden spoon in your mouth right now? Everything is here, man. Just go and Google stuff. Googly goo. And then it's going to show you all the answers. Jesus. Googly goo. How many days do you work out? Every day except for Sunday, because Sunday's gym is closed. You can use DaVinci Resolve. Actually, I was looking at that today, so I'm probably going to try to download something. Did you stop using cannabis? I don't do drugs. Market fluidity compared to other gurus is a very simple approach. Just patience is all you need, and candle closures and the good psychology. Yes, that's correct. That is correct. I entered GJ buys. Stop loss is at 156. Oh, interesting. To enter again with another 25% and enter another. You entered GJ buys. I think the 1 hour candle, they don't have enough confirmation to enter GJ buys, first of all. Second of all, the previous 30-minute candle closed bearish. So that itself, there's no confirmation for GJ buys. TP is 156,550, which is above the TP is above a resistance over here. I just don't understand how I just wouldn't take these buys, but good luck. I'm waiting for buys above 156,270. Your buys may work out. It may work out, but I'm just telling you from what I see from my perspective. I'm watching Roger stream like since a year and a half consistently, and except NFT and new stuff, the questions do not really change that people ask. That is correct. The question seems like someone just turns on the factory of the same questions and just like keeps on going and going and going and going. So yeah, people don't use the internet to their full advantage. That's correct. They don't even use books to their full advantage. Your screen is not clear. It's very, very, very clear. All right. I think GJ make a retracement now to go up because it already retests. Yeah, I mean, you think. We can think. We think it's going to go up. We think it's going to move up. But what we see is it's not going up. We see that it's going down. So one thing is really going to keep you safe is to never, ever take a trade based on what you fucking think. You know, this is not just at one person, it's for everybody, right? Never take a trade based on what you think. Take a trade based on what you see is happening. If you see candles are going bullish, there's a very high probability prices are going to keep on moving bullish, right? If you see things are going bearish, then there's a very high probability it's going to keep moving bearish. So you got to be very careful when it comes to I think or I see. Your big friend is live. Yes, he is copying me right now. We just had a discussion over here. I told him, come on as a guest. And he's like, guest on your stream? No, man, never. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yesterday, I sold gold at 1806, 2 lots, still holding that position. What? Yesterday, I sold gold at 1806.89. How the hell did you even get that? Oh, wow. Buddy here sold gold right down over here. 1806.89. Oh my God. So you're in a deep drawdown right now. 2 lots. 2 lots is what? This is like almost like $2,000. Oh my God, man. This is insane. I think, yeah, someone's saying about to lose those. I think you need to have a stop loss, man. You need to have a stop loss. You need to understand when you should maybe, like, you know, close the position. Damn, dude. That's a, sheesh. That's a lot of drawdown. Yeah, it's got to come down, man. You know, guys got some diamond hands. Trade what you see, not what you feel. CEO of drawdown. Oh, all right. Let's see. What's your? Oh, that was the news. Oh, the news got you right here. You know what? Look at this. News got you right there yesterday, right? I'll show you what I did yesterday. This is a sell I took yesterday. Oh, all right. So. All right, so this is a sell I took yesterday when we broke the low right here, and then I closed right here at the bottom. Right here at the bottom, and the reason I closed was because there was a 4-hour support to the left-hand side. See, support, so I closed. I'm like, nah, fuck this, I closed. I closed. What happened right after? Boom, price went up. Price went up. Up means price went bullish. But this information is not going to help you. What's going to help you is to use stops. See, here's the thing. When you're driving, let's say, a fast car at 300 kilometers an hour or whatever, and you don't have a seatbelt on, things are going to go bad if you crash, right? So if you're taking a trade and you don't have a stop loss on, there's a very high chance that things are not going to go in your favor because, I mean, just don't have any stop loss. His academy was one of the ones I took long. Oh, why are you anticipating so what do we made on gold if there are clean candles to the left and last bullish candle and uptrend made an equal high? I don't know, because I think there's more upside on gold. we broke above a big consolidation area. Look at this, right? So this was a consolidation area right here. This box right here. Let me just highlight this much better. So this was a consolidation area which we broke. We broke to the upside. If we broke to the upside, and if we can come down somewhere to create a support, I think there's more upside to gold, right? Because we broke out of this consolidation area for a reason. We broke out of this either to go up, or if we would have broken down, then we would have gone down. And buddy there, he wouldn't be in a drawdown right now. So that's what I'm looking at. Let's see here. I think if you crash 30 kilometers, it's gonna be bad no matter what. Do you activate algo trading on MT5 to use magic keys? Yes. All right, knock knock. This better be a good one. The last one was a bummer. Europe. Europe who? No Europe who? Oh, that's it? That wasn't a good one at all. You should be sent to the gulag for that joke. Europe who? Europe who? What? Yeah, that wasn't a good one at all. Now you owe us a signal here now. So when you started withdrawing 3,000 to 5,000 a week, what was the size of your account? I'd say around 40, 45,000, something like that. Based on new experience, I'm seeing that if all the low time frames have clean range on the left side, the probability is higher. Am I right? Yes. Raja, is it okay to spend $1,000 first profit off my life on girls? No, I don't know, man. Shouldn't be talking about that stuff right here, man. Have some respect. Are you happy with what you make now a week? Am I happy with what I make now a week, or am I happy that all my bills are paid? That's it. Can you please look at this chart over here? All right, let's take a look at this. What are your confirmation signs before taking a trade? So the confirmations that I'm looking at or focusing on now is on gold. Yeah, probably a break above this area. All right. Do you trade using algos? No. What's your thought on retail FX and prop firm the future? I have no idea what they are. Last week I was pretty consistent and disciplined, but this week 2 to 3 losing trades in a row caused me to lose consistency. When you lose trades, you got to take a look at those trades and see what you did wrong and how can you do things better. You know, what mistakes you made, what mistakes could you have, you know, not made, or maybe like, you know, something that you did not see at the moment or something you missed. So those things. Oh wow, look at that, gold is coming back up now. Pound yen is whatever break above 1820. I think we're going to continue moving till 1822, most definitely. We shall see. Do you write affirmations? If so, which ones? And do you repeat the same affirmation? Do I write affirmations? I think that's the most, I don't know, man, but I'm gonna go ahead. According to my humble opinion, I think writing affirmations is the biggest dumbass thing you can do. That's just my opinion, you know, just don't fight with me on that. Because I remember this one time, I had $500 left on my credit card. And now I'm like, okay, you know what, Raja Banks? This is the last $500 you have left on your credit card. I'm going to deposit this in my trading account. And then I'm going to bring this 500 to 10,000. I'm like, okay, perfect. And I wrote it down on a piece of paper, and I kept that piece of paper in my wallet for 4 months. For 4 months, I would open that wallet and I would read that every day For 4 months, I read that every day. And you know what happened in the first week? In the first week, that $500 just went out the window. I lost that $500. You know, my next pay came in, I put in more money, and I will still read it. I'll still read those affirmations every day. You know, oh, I'm going to be a successful trader. Didn't work. Affirmations, they don't fucking work. You know, affirmations, they work if you're wrestling or you're in a sporting event or you're like, you know, doing MMA or something along those lines, because then someone can tell you you are a champion and you can go in there and you can play your best and you can actually be a champion, you know. But when you tell yourself you're a champion and you're trading, you're just telling yourself you're a champion of over trading, because you're going to see every opportunity and you're going to be like, I'm a champion, and then you're going to take the trade. Oh, I'm a champion, and that trade is not going to work. You know, the only champion you got to be in is to focus on 1 or 2 trades a day, and that's it. That's it. You know, if you want to do affirmations, write down this: I'm going to take 1 or 2 trades a day. That's the affirmation you should be focusing on. What about having trading rules written down, reading them every day? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, having 1 to 2 trades a day, that's it. That's it, you know. All right, over trading champions. What's happened? Buy taken as candle closed above resistance right here, took it above the high right here, next candle wick down and broke the high. So what happened over here? Price went in profits. What happened? We're missing information. Yeah. Where did you learn Forex? Babypips.com. Why did I not join Raja years ago? Oh. Rules are meant to be broken. No, they're not. If rules are meant to be broken, you're going to remain broke. You can write a thesis easily on any top. Affirmations don't work in anything. Your hard work is what works. Yes, that's correct. Hello. If we get break above 1820 and buys are on as you full TP 1822, I think maybe by 12 pips, I'm going to be okay. If I get an entry at 1820, 1821, 1821.50 would be pretty good. And then we'll let the rest run. TP was it? Oh, nice. I'm going to have a child affirmations. Come on. I'm going to go outside there and do what needs to be done. That's correct. I think the biggest thing is if you can incorporate some sort of discipline in your life, you know, any kind of discipline will work, you know, whether it's waking up. Here's the thing, having discipline in your day-to-day life, it works way more than you think. You know, a simple thing could be I'm going to wake up at the same time every day, you know, or I'm going to go to sleep at the same time every day, or I'm going to eat at the same time every day. You know, like I wake up at the same time around like 6:30. I'm awake. Sometimes I'm awake at like, you know, like 5:30. I go to bed at the same time almost every day, eat at the same time every day. So, you know, so those things, they trickle down into the other things you do. You know, I go to the gym at the same time every day. I trade at the same time every day. You know, those every time, same time, every time, same time. Let's take a look over here. What's up with my chart after a long time? Please comment. What's this? Pound yen. Would sell be valid for 30 minutes? Oh, fake out. Okay. Yeah, this makes sense. See, now we can move these areas because this was a resistance. And if we close below this area, very nice. Siga Vidic. Very, very nice. 1 hour also broke below the low. Right here, 1 hour candle is about to close in 37 minutes. 30-minute candle is about to close in 7 minutes. 15-minute candle also about to close. Yeah, I think I'll wait for the 30-minute candle to close and then take a sell based on the next 30-minute candle for price to continue pushing down. Yeah, that's okay. So this is going to be, someone asked about dynamic entries. So this is going to be an example on dynamic entries now. All right, so this is the 30-minute time frame. We broke below the low. We're breaking below the 1 hour low as well. All right, let's do 5. Oh wow, this thing is moving over here. Let's do a 5 lot right here, right? Stops above the current candle. And the only reason I'm taking this is now as this candle is going to close, and if the next 30-minute candle retraces, then I'm going to add more positions to this trade for price to continue pushing down. So yeah, it took it a little bit late, but man, this thing moved pretty quick. So yeah, Ziga Vidic, thank you, man. Ziga Vidic showed the signs over here. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. This is gold. Was this a risky trade? If I waited on a price to wick down first to find a stop loss, then enter. For a buy, yeah, I would say it was risky for a buy because I wasn't looking at trades right here. Yeah, for a buy, I don't know. Buy, yes, yeah, very risky. I mean, no. You have balance with family, working out, trading. Was this the case when first started to trade? Was the main focus only? No, when I first started, trading was the main focus. Balance between family, working out, it came later on as I realized that I need balance in my life, you know, so yeah, that came in with time. All right, we got Jordan Washington driving here, probably going somewhere important. Hey, Jordan. Hey. Yeah. Oh, Jordan smashing his phone everywhere. Oh, shit. All right. Let's see here. What's going on? That was not a valid trade setup. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Even if this wasn't a valid trade setup, that's fine. The next 30-minute candle, we can, you know, visualize it probably wicking up, adding positions, and then continuing down. That's something I think we can identify or visualize on the 30-minute time frame. So yeah, let's see. What do you do when you open a trade and it goes into drawdown straight away, although high time frame looks good? Nothing. Wait, nothing. Like right here, right? So my risk is whatever, you know, it's like 5 lots at this point. We need all candles to continue pushing bearish, which we are. And I think this was a very nice fake out right here for the next candles to continue pushing bearish. So yeah. Gold is still stuck over here now. Gold creating a support on 30-minute. That is correct. Oh, wow. Yes, that is correct. Gold is creating a support. We need 1820 to break. 30-minute candles are also closing in 3 minutes. How do you get started in trading? What amount did you start with? $700. I started with babypips.com. That's where I started with. Let's see how this candle closes. Where would you look to reduce risk? My risk is already reduced. You know, I'm using 20 lots total. My risk is already reduced. You know, it's at 5 lots. So this is a dynamic entry. So we'll wait for the next candle and then gonna add a position as that candle wicks up to go down. But it can also come up and stop us out. Do you lose a lot of money in the start? Yes. Do you close positions whenever you get scared? No, I take percentages off. When I'm scared, it's not like you're scared. I think that's a very tough word, scared. I take off certain percentages. Like, you know, if price is going to go in a drawdown, I'm going to take off, let's say, if I don't like it, I'm going to take off 50%. The TED use dynamic risk? No idea. How much leverage for a beginner? Is 1 to 50 too much? I think 1 to 50 is okay. It's okay, man. 1 to 50. Jeffrey is back from France. How much leverage for? Okay, we talked about that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so we're just gonna chill. We're gonna chill over here, and we're just gonna wait for things to play out. The 30-minute candle is about to close soon. Would it be ideal if to enter a buy position if the next 15-minute candle breaks the half the previous 15-minute candle? I have no idea what pair you're talking about. No idea. How much money did you put in when you making profit consistently? I think I put in around 15,000, and then from there just kept going. Don't you think on GJ your counter trading last 5 to 6 30-minute candle are bullish at least? Still think it's okay. If you visualize the next GJ candle to move down, why you take the current candle if you think the next one's going to push down? Because it's dynamic entry. It's dynamic entries. Yes, there we go. The new 30-minute candle has started. We want it to wick up a little bit higher, probably, you know, till like 156.030. And then we can add, I can add positions to this. You know, because if it's doing a fake out right here, you know, price broke out, came back in, closed back inside. You know, so I think it's going to be pretty good to slowly add positions here and anticipate price to continue down. Just needed to retrace it a little bit more. Probably till 156, I think it's going to be better. Retrace to 156. Now, total risk on this trade is going to be around $2,500 total risk, right? Right now we're at, what's this? 700 so far. So only got one position right now. Wanted to retrace a little bit more, and then gonna add more. Can we enter when it breaks the low of the previous candle? Sure, you can if you want. You know, so I'm gonna add another one right here. Stop loss is going to be the same. So yeah. Let's see. What about gold? Gold, nothing. Gold is gold needs to break above 1820. Simple as that. Is that yellow line pending orders? No, Uncle Ed. Where do you see pending orders? Where do you see pending orders over here? Do you see something I'm not seeing on my own window? It's not pending orders. How to overcome FOMO of loss? Just call it a day, come back the next day. Did GJ make new high and we can expect retest of the high? Yeah, I mean, what I'm looking at right now here is that we had a resistance right here. Let me move this chat window from here. So we had a resistance right here. Price broke above this resistance. We had a bullish candle forming. So now we needed a retest at this point. But this candle did closed back below the resistance. If it closed back below of the resistance, then this move up, it becomes a fake out, you know, because if it wanted to move up, it had to do a retest and then move back up. But with this candle closing back below, and we're coming into, like, you know, pre-New York volume right now and slowly moving into NY open, I think there's a high probability for this new candle to continue pushing down. And another reason here can also be looking at on the 1 hour time frame. If you quickly switch to 1 hour time frame, you can see the 1 hour candle. This 1 hour candle, it respected the previous high and it broke the previous low. Now the trick is that we need it to stay bearish, or we need it to close below this area right here, right? If we can get it to close below that area, then I think there's a very, very, very good opportunity for the NY open to continue down. So we need it to close like this, so next one can go down. So overall we need the new 30-minute candle to close bearish. So yeah, let's just wait. Managing risk over 5 minute. Nah, I'm not looking at the 5 minute. What do you think of the double top on GJ Weekly? It's okay. Double top. Haven't really thought about it, but I'm going to be looking to manage positions based on the 15-minute time frame. I mean, if this closes bullish, I'm going to take some off, and like that sort. How do you get the balance between retracing to enter again, or is going against us and looking to scale out? It's really understanding dynamic risk. You really need to understand dynamic risk. I mean, if my total risk is 20 lots, guys, I'm going to repeat this again. My total risk is 20 lots, right? Right now, I'm only running 10 at this point. So I'm going to add, let's say right here, if I'm going to add another one, I'm going to add another one right here. I'm slowly increasing my risk to my normal risk that I'm going to use in the event it continues pushing down, so I'm not at full risk at this point, right? I'm not at full risk. The reason why is because even if I get a 15-minute candle to close bullish, I can take some positions away and still be within my risk, and what I'm going to lose is going to be less what I'm planning to lose today. And if I can save that amount that I've still left, I can use that amount on another trade, because this is just one trade I'm taking. Even though you see 1, 2, 3 positions open, this is still one trade idea. What do you think about waiting for 1 hour candles to close above below support instead of 30-minute? There are no pros and cons. It just depends how they're moving at that time. Do you mind if you can show where to make the pip? What do you where? If you can show where to make that pip instead of amount in your console. Oh, yeah, all you got to do is right click, go to profit, and then money and points. You can do that. What would be the last entry in this case? Well, we'll see. I gotta wait for we gotta wait for the 15-minute candle to close here in about 8 minutes. How do you decide which buys to take at different time frames to different trends? It just depends what's happening. Like, I broke down the reason why I'm taking this sell, and that was the reason I took this sell. You gotta be able to read price action. Is it important to trade with VPS? I don't see any benefit in trading with or without VPS. No benefit at all. I don't see any. Okay, so let's see. Always advisable for 1 to 2 pair for someone who is finding consistency? Yes, sir. Yeah, so right now I'm just gonna wait for the 15-minute candle to close, man. I mean, nothing else happening, nothing else to do. All right, what's this? Boris Johnson's political this year. Damn. Yeah. What's the stop loss and TP on pound yen JPY? Yeah, it's right here. Have you ever had a moment like, damn, he's my student and he has more money than me? No, not at all. Because no matter how much someone makes or no matter how much someone loses, if that does not have a direct impact on the food you put on your table, it shouldn't even matter. Shouldn't matter at all. Oh, what's this? Hey Raja, I have 100K in my account. I'm serious. Do you recommend IC markets for big deposits? I've heard it takes so much time for withdrawals, 2 weeks. Is that true? Yeah, I don't think you have 100,000 in your account, and I'm serious about that too. With that, dumbass question over there. If you have 100,000 in your account, you're not asking questions like those. You're just making a move. You know, seems like someone, yeah, kind of, yeah. All right. We're starting to make some moves over here now. Starting to come down a little bit. Coming downtown. How can I send you charts here? You can't, but you got to answer that. What's your slippage on 50 to 100 lots? My broker is 1.5. Slippage? I don't have slippage. I think you're talking about spreads. Spread on pound yen today is 1.3, close to a pip. On gold is less than 2 pips. Yeah, that's gold is less than almost a pip over here on gold. Oh, what? Less than a pip on Dominion markets. Damn. Pound spread is also really good. Crazy. Very nice. Not bad. All right. What do you think about using moving averages? I don't use moving averages. If you use moving averages, the growth of your account is going to be pretty average. You got to use price action, so the growth is also filled with action. Action-packed increase. Would you move your stop loss? No, I'm not gonna move my stop loss. Probably above 15-minute candle once it closes, but look at the way it's forming, right? If this closes a weak bullish candle, I think the next one is just gonna dump down. And we're gonna have a profitable trade today. Yes. Yes. Can you please share the link to the background music? Yes. Google YouTube audio library. YouTube audio library, yeah, Google that and look at the genres for jazz. Genres for jazz. When will be the event tickets get announced for London? London, if you're in market, well, you are in market fluidity. It's going to be different for you guys because you got it's going to be different for you guys. But I think it's going to be announced next week. We're doing a London boot camp early April, first week of April. I was thinking the 1st, 2nd, and the 3rd on April Fools. But Dubai, we're planning mid-March, early March, something like that. Okay, could you check? All right, I'm gonna ban this one guy over here. Oh, it took me 4 years to make the decision to join this group. Wow, man, what took you so long? What makes you happy? To seeing smiles on everyone's faces is what makes me happy now. Why do people hustle so hard for money? Because they chase it and it goes away. You got to follow your passion. Whatever your passion is, follow your passion with discipline, and it's going to come to you, right? Create opportunities, create value, give value. Don't be greedy with knowledge. You know, that's the one thing I've done very, very well. I think I can toot my own horn by saying that I haven't been greedy with knowledge. You know, the knowledge we give, the knowledge we provide, the things we put out, just haven't been greedy, and that's really, like, you know, it has come back to bless us. All right, 15-minute candle is about to close over here now. When we are closing half with magic keys, does it apply to all open trades? Yes, all open trades. How can I make 10% in a month and win FTMO challenge? Get the fuck out of this stream. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. How can I make 10% and win the FTMO challenge? God damn. Jesus. Current 4-hour candle having trouble breaking out of the zone. Oh, this is the 4-hour time frame. See if he sells to the strong. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's where I have these cells open here too. The candle's also about to close in about a minute and a half. Are you holding stocks? Yes, I'm holding Tesla. I'm holding Tesla, and I have some shares of Pfizer. I'm holding Pfizer and Tesla. Let's see what gain have I made on Pfizer so far. So on Pfizer, oh, I have to sign in again. Okay, signing in right now. On Pfizer, I have made so far 13% on Pfizer in the last 1 month. 13%. Tesla I've been holding for almost a year now. Tesla has made me so far 86%. I bought Tesla at $725. Yeah. $725. Oh, no, 42%. Pretty good. It's on Wealth Simple app. It's an app called Wealth Simple. That's where I do it. All right. So yeah, here we go. 15-minute candle right here. If we can wick up and break this low in the 15-minute, I'm going to add more positions and then we can continue pushing down. Because look, the 30-minute hasn't gone bearish yet. And the 15-minute breaking that low will be the 30-minute candle pushing down. And if this candle breaks the high of the previous 15-minute, now this is very important information. If this candle breaks the high of the 15-minute candle, I'm going to close all of my positions. I'm going to close all of them because that's going to mean that the 30-minute candle is breaking its own high to maybe continue moving up, right? So that way you can really save on some of your losses. So I'm going to close everything at that point. Have they given out dividends as well? I have no idea. I haven't really looked into dividends. I think from Pakistan, you can also do TD Ameritrade. Yeah. Magic keys on hand. What about your risk? Would you close 50% at 15? Minute breaks I have the previous. I'm going to close everything once this 15-minute breaks the high of the previous 15-minute. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring my stops, all of them, right over here and make it safer, because if it's going to go down, then it has to break below the previous 15-minute candle and then continue down. But if it closes, if it breaks its own high, then it's going to be very tough. It's going to be very tough. So gotta stay safe. So remember, my risk was around $2,200 on this trade. And, from here, I think the risk is going to be very, very low. Let's take a look at gold. Gold, nothing happening so far. My phone's dying over here too. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. What GPU are you using? I don't know. I think it's Radeon something, 660, something like that. Okay, let's take a look at this chart over here. Would you not say price is just retesting to go further up on GJ? Yes, it could be. It could be, but I think the trade was not taken based on that. So obviously right now, as you can see right here, it's breaking the highs right here, right? So I'm going to close everything because there's no reason to hold it all the way up over here. It broke the high. If you look on the 30-minute time frame, you can see the 30-minute is breaking its own high at this point now. So now when we take a look at, let's see here. Yeah, see, it's what? Okay. Let's do first January. Okay, see this? 300, 400, 700, 800 bucks, So really, really managed risk. But the original analysis was for it to go up, but then, saw price come down, break below this area. So thought it's going to be a good idea. So put some risk on, put ideas on to see if it's going to go further down or not, but it didn't. Lost around 800. 800 minus 2200 is what? 800 minus 2200 is what? 1600? 1400. 1400 more left, so that's fine. We'll wait. I have one question. Already asked a question. May I, sir? Already asked it. Just go ahead and ask the question. I'm in China, but looking for a good broker. Can you help with that? I have no idea. I don't live in China. The trade on GJ went wrong. What was your mistake? There was no mistake. I just managed risk. That's it. Why you have low spread in gold? Maybe the broker loves me. Why do you have rain on your side? I mean, if it's snowing in there, why have snow over here? I don't know. I mean, it's just what it is. Do we consider re-enter in GJ for sales? No, there's no confirmation for sales. Nothing. What is your broadband speed? 100. Two trades today. What's this? Two trades today. two losses. Managed risk didn't go over my 2%. So, oh, nice. Awesome. Very nice. Yeah, I took one trade here today, and yeah, so I took one trade here today. Anticipated price to continue pushing down after this fake out, but it didn't manage my risk, so it's all good. UK government suspended all COVID bullshit beginning next week, hence why pound is moving up. Awesome, man. I want to get in on that as well. Not gonna lie, that was a dumb trade. No, there's no dumb. The only trade that's dumb is when you take a full loss on that trade. That's a dumb trade, you know, or if you don't manage risk on that trade. This was an amazing, I think the analysis was there. They didn't play out at the end of the day, but managed risk. So I think in that case, it's a win. All right, let's take a look over here. Let me know what you think. Problem happening dead market hours. Yes, maybe can sell within 30 minutes from support. If we break it now, then yeah, it makes sense. If we break that now, because that's what I was expecting for it to break down. Are you going to watch the charts a while longer or done for the day? Yeah, I'm probably going to watch the charts for another 30 minutes, 35 minutes. I kind of want to see what's going to happen till, you know, 30 minutes after NY Open, maybe, because like, look, gold has been consolidating. It had a move after London Open. Now it's consolidating. So if it had a move at London Open, consolidated pre-New York, maybe it's going to have a move at NY Open. Maybe a break above 1820, or maybe a break below, you know, 1815. So I'm going to wait for a little bit. Would you give GJ a second chance? See, I still have some risk to play. You know, I've lost, maybe I've used 50% of my total risk. So I still have, you know, I can still have one more trade left. Wow. Yeah, is this a range over here on pound yen? Hey, this is a, it's a 1820 pip range here. For gold sells. For gold sells, would want to see, yeah, maybe break back into this range. What do you think about GJ on 4 hour? There's good room to the left inside to get buys. Yeah, above the area we talked about would make sense right here. Would you take a good setup at the open on NY or wait 30 minutes after? Would you take a good setup? It depends when the good setup happens. If it happens at NY Open, then there's no need to wait 30 minutes. You know, a good setup can happen at any time when there's volume. Can you go over GJ sells from earlier? No. Can you go over? Oh no. Yeah, you can maybe just go back on YouTube and you can rewatch it. I'm not going to repeat myself over and over again. Why do you think gold didn't continue down with 1 hour closing bearish? This 1 hour, it closed. Oh, which one? This one. I don't know. Maybe it closed with no wick at the bottom, and 15-minute candle didn't go down. It closed bullish. You know. Yeah, this wick wasn't, I mean, it needed to have a longer wick. It's like little to no wick over there. So what do you do after you're done trading for the day? I just went full time with this a few months ago and I found myself with a huge amount of free time on my hands. I already hit the gym. After this, get yourself a couple of kids. Kids are going to get you busy. I'm going to go hang out with my kids after I'm done streaming from here, and I'm going to, yeah, that's it. It's what? It's 6 p.m. over here. Having my protein shake. Will start doing food here later on in an hour or so. Probably, you know, pick up a hobby or something. Like I just bought a new camera, as you can see here. Right? Look. Oh, it autofocuses. Look at this thing. Focused on me. When I bring it here, it's going to focus on this. Wow. Crazy. New camera things. Oh, gold's coming up over here now. Pound yen is doing a double whammy over here. 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for gold to see where it breaks. Above 1820 would be good. So yeah, let's see. Buying a camera as a hobby, yes. I got one and I'm gonna get another one. And, you know, the things you do with the camera. Aman Sharma. Mr. Aman Sharma. All right, we're coming up over here now, 18, 20, 11. Which platform you using to buy stocks? Well, simple. All right, this is the new hour candle. We're moving up here now, close to 1820. Close to 1820 on gold. Have to be very, very careful. Having a buy stop at 1820 would make perfect sense. Let's see. Why don't you conduct a test kind of thing for market theory students and gift them a magic keys or whatever? We could probably look into that. How can I contact you privately? You can't. Private time is for me, man. All right. The last 15-minute candle created support. Yes.
Yeah, it was an easy trade.
I still think we can break above 1820 and
Oh
continue
yeah.
pushing.
If you look at the weekly, go to the weekly time frame. That's your key for today. You have a massive rejection from the downside now over the last couple of days, and now we're gonna start to fly.
Let's take a look on the daily over here. Oh,
Yeah.
oh
so,
yeah, that one right there.
Yeah. So if you go, yeah, you can go back to the daily. Daily helps you here too, because what you can say is essentially this is, this is the last touch of this zone here. So we should rip up, and then you're looking at like this area over here. I don't think it'll hit 1826 today. Maybe it would, but at least fill this area here.
Yes. On a 4 hour above that area, yeah, above 1820.
Yeah. It's Gucci, as Kerwin would say. It's Gucci, my brother.
Yeah, just take a buy and just chill. It's yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, I took buys at 1817 and then 1818. Well, 1817.72 and then 1818.76, and then I'm out at 1819.29 and 1819.30. Those were my exits.
Oh, very nice. Figured out that support at NY Open.
Yeah, it's a 10-minute trade. So I got in at 750 and 756. So, and exited at 801.
All right. Yeah, if we can have a successful hard break at 1820, got clean move till 1822, probably we can stretch it to 1823.
Yeah, I think if anyone's looking to enter now, what you'd probably do is you probably have to wait for the next 15, the next 15-minute candle will give you the push, I think, to 1822, but then don't get caught at 830. So lately, what the pattern has been with gold in general is between 8:30 and 9:15. So that was that 45-minute period. It's pulled back pretty heavy. It's almost as if like 8 a.m. the initial pulse of the market happened. So people are like, hey, like I want to get in right now, and this is going to be my entry for the rest of the day. And then at like 8:30, there's like a massive pullback, and it screws a lot of people over because it's happened like the last couple of days where like gold's done somersaults where it's like pulled all the way back and people get stopped out, and then like it moves again in correction, or like it moves again based on like the 9:15 candle and even like New York Stock Exchange open. So I think just people have to be aware. To get like stuck in these impulse pushes up. So like this push up here, people like try and grab like on the 5-minute candle or like the next 15-minute candle. You just have to be very, very cautious that, you get a pull back a bit for the next 15-minute candle and then a drive up. But I think 1822 is a very good target.
Yeah, that's true. Like the thing with these pushes in the beginning is they'll push up. You take an entry, and then there's going to be retracement.
Yeah.
That's going to scare you a little bit.
Yeah.
That train ride gold takes people on.
Oh yeah, yesterday I got taken for a ride on the 5-minute candle before 8 a.m. I was like, okay, gold's gonna drop to like 18 whatever. I think it was like 1806, and it flew up like 40 pips in 5 minutes. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like this makes no sense. So I'm sitting there in drawdown, and like literally as soon as 8 a.m. came, it like just tanked. So like today I was sort of more cautious with my entries, like open towards the end of the hour, and it looked good because the 30-minute candle on gold, if you look at the 7:30 candle, we had that wick to the downside. So I'm like, okay, there's no way that it's just going to rip right back down. And if it does, the lowest will probably go is into that zone on the 30-minute and then drive back up. So I was a little bit more cautious this time around.
All right, here we go. We're about to have a pump up break and a little bit of a pump retracement. And then we'll see what happens. Oh, pound yen is coming up too. Yeah, yesterday I exited at right before the new candle started at 8:30. And then I was just looking at the chat, and then you guys were like, whoop. Looked at the chart and gold just went all the way back up, corrected this entire move.
Yeah, yesterday I took sells with gold at 8 a.m. My initial thought process was because of Bank of Japan. So what happened during Asia with the Bank of Japan? They kept sort of their interest rates in the negative, so that really weakened them, and gold tanked during Asia and London. And then there was a massive pull up just before the North American session. And as I said to myself, okay, well, basically what ends up happening is the North American session wants the exact same trade that the Asian and European session had. And then I saw that there was news coming out at 8:30, and I said to myself, oh, this is going to rip down hard because obviously the news for the US dollar is going to be bad, and then gold at 8:30 is going to fly up. So there was two opportunities. I just had my bias originally set from the night before with regards to the Bank of Japan notes, and then I saw like at 8:30 when it ripped right back up, and it was like, yeah, that made total sense because the news was negative then on the US dollar. So you could have caught both sides yesterday. So it's really nice when you can do both sides at that point.
All right, what's this? Potential buy now on gold? Question mark. No. No. Not right now. I got a job during New York session and I have free time during London session. I used to trade at my session. What should I do? Maybe trade London when you have time to trade. Oh, wow. I guess this was it for pound yen. Created resistance, broke above, closed above. This one closed above, got caught right over here. And then NY open just pushed up with volume. Do you offer online courses? No. Are you using buy stop on gold? Yeah, I have it at 18, 20, 30. 18, 20, 30. Where is it? Yeah, 18, 20, 30.
I think that's really good, that area. If you're above 1820, I think what people should be looking for over here is exactly what you did, is this area here, but then on the 15-minute or 30-minute, just to pull back, and then that'll just drive here because you have this candle right over here. And I think you may have problems right in this section here. So just be aware of that. But I think it will top out probably here. But you should be able to get a nice entry here, drive up to this point here, and then potentially up to here. But nothing, like as long as you don't break below this area with, like, say your next candle going up, you're pretty much, it's like a good, it should be pretty good at that point.
All right. It's been a year since now we moved to Pakistan. No. What's your morning routine before coming on the charts? Nothing. Just do my analysis, and then I'll see. I have 2 zones: support, resistance, and then where can we go after we break above, or where can we go after we break below? That's about it. Your trading session is pre-NY and NY, so how come you took sells today on GJ during Asian session? Saranch Suryavashni. I don't know. I just wanted to take sells at that time. Never knew the things I do would be up for debates. The only way to be profitable in the industry is to sell courses besides your trading. That way you don't feel pressure. Ted done that, Raja done that, etc., etc. See, the thing is, for you to be able to do that, you have to prove your worth. You know, you have to prove that you're a trader. You have to prove that the things you're doing, they make sense and they're consistent, right? And of course, like, you know, that at the same time, that's a separate stream of income. But at the same time, you have to look at it, what's been done over here. Like if you look at my history, we've been doing the same things for the past 5 years. You know, if you compare that with all the other guys out in industry, what you're going to find is that they do, like, they focus on one thing 2 months, second thing the third month, fourth month. So they're always changing. We just keep everything the same.
I'm confused. I mean, I didn't create my own demand. Other people created the demand for me. I've always said that from day one, is people that are able to sell a product, the demand has been created for it. You know, Apple advertises their phone, but if you don't go out and buy it, they don't make money. So there's a reason why people go out and buy things, right? There's a reason why people went out and, you know, took courses and things of that nature. But yeah, I just always laugh when people say things like that.
Another thing is, just before we even started trading, I was making well over $100,000.
Yeah, like so, I had a good job. Like,
yeah. Miami markets make algos pass challenges do signals. I mean, yeah, there we go. Is Raja Ted? Yes.
Yes. Raja is Ted.
All right. All right. I learned a lot from Raj and Ted, but now I trade my own setup. That's amazing. What did you do before trading? We had a sales company with 24 agents. We used to sell water filters door to door. And every sale would make us $1,700 per sale. So it was a very lucrative business. What's the original name of Raja? That's my name, Raja. You think this is a character I made up? Today I'm going to be Raja.
Yeah, so I think if people are looking at gold, look at the 5-minute chart. The 5-minute chart will probably set your entry potentially. So you have that wick down to the downside. So people always talk about where your entries are. This is going to probably create your zone, your support area into this area here. And as soon as we start to break above that, this will start your 15-minute candle, and then that should drive us up a little bit further. But just watch that we don't break below here. You want to have your 15-minute candle drive up, but you want to have it from a wick from the downside first. So watch your 5-minute time frame, and then keep your 15-minute time frame in up as well, and you'll be able to see where we're going at that point. We should hit 1821, 80 around there.
Affirmative. It's just over here. If I took this trade, was it a borderline forcing a trade? The idea was based on hourly and my open to continue bullish. Yeah, I think it was okay. I think it was still, I was actually looking at the same thing, but then, you know, this range that kind of like put me away from it. So I didn't execute. Probably above 156, 270, 280 would be much better. How can we join the Telegram group? There is no Telegram group. There's honestly no Telegram group. I was thinking Raja is your nickname. No. Raja is my first name. There's a really good group called Police Headquarters on Telegram. They post all the things that people do on a daily basis. So you have a lot of police officers in that group, and they send videos every now and then on things they've seen. Pretty interesting. Police_headquarters. Way to learn psychology and trading for beginner. It comes with time. My name is Raja Raju Kumaran from India. Oh, nice. Welcome. Who is Rakeel? He's the guy behind the camera over there. Way over there. Hey. The audio is not good. Well, maybe change speakers or something. Audio is perfect. Wow, nothing. Came so close to having the buy stop activated, but didn't. Before I knew Raja Rakeel, I thought you had a personality disorder. Tell me your daily routine. It's very simple. I wake up, do some analysis, I go to the gym, come back, have breakfast, and yeah, and then I just chill, and if I got something to do in the afternoon, I do that, and then I do my webinar, or if someone rings the doorbell, then we got to go attend to that, and yeah, it's pretty boring, not interesting. My first day tuning in, really loving what y'all are doing here. Already learning how to better read the charts. Salute to you guys. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. This buy stop is about to get activated here on gold. It's at 18, 20, 30. Raja, you can sign in on Chrome with your Gmail. Really? What's that got to do with anything? Sign in on Chrome. Yeah, you can, because Google made it. Isn't the you can sign in cross-platform, right? Like Chrome, Google Drive. Isn't Dubai years away from drowning? Yes. They keep building new islands on the sea, so I don't know what's going on. Raja, make a giveaway. No. What's your stop loss if your buys stop? My stop is going to be below this candle right here on the 5. Actually, let's go on 15 minute. Yeah, 15 minute, right? 18, 70, something like that. Are we looking for psychologically 1815 for buy? Who is we? There's no we. Maybe you're looking for 1815. Not me, man. I'm looking for above 1820. You trade only 2 hours per day, yes. Fact flows, please. Start paid Zoom room for outsiders. Please don't be selfish. Not all can afford to pay. I don't know who Fact Flows pleases, but if you can't afford to pay, let's say $50 a month, you can't afford to trade. Sorry. All right, this buy stop. Oh, buy stop got activated. And position got slipped over here. Wow. Got slipped on my own platform. Got slipped around 10 pips.
Way to go, man.
Way to go, man. Got slipped.
Yeah, so I think if you took the trade off the 5-minute chart, you're pretty good.
Damn, man.
Yeah, 1821. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
It's done. So there was your trade for the day.
unbelievable. That was fast. Yes, that was fast. Unbelievable, man. 10 pip slippage over here. All the way from 18, 20, 30. Oh, there we go. Got 2K right there.
You got to talk
Beautiful.
to your broker owner.
Yeah. Hey, hey, Raja.
Hey, Raja.
Hey, there we go. He had 18, 22.
Yeah, so I mean, if people are trying to figure that trade out, remember what we just talked about, right? So we had the 15-minute time frame. We waited for that wick down and then drive up, and then anything above here, clean traffic to the top. It's pretty straightforward.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
We talked about the 5-minute entry. So if Raja goes back to the 5-minute chart, we can see what happened over here on the 5-minute. Remember, we're talking about this area over here, which matched up with this area over here. And we're saying as long as we don't break here, we're going to go up. And then this candle, and then the next 5-minute went kapooey. So there's your entry. You had no drawdown, simple trade. There you go.
Yeah, it was actually very amazing. Just that slip. I'm gonna rob me off. Oh wow, it looks like if it continues moving over here, what are we looking at? 23, 24. So what happens now? Nothing. You secure your positions and you call it a day.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, what do people want now? That was your trade, right? So this is a perfect example where you set yourself up. Like, we didn't have any pressure. We sat there and we said, hey, and Raja said this, if it hits 1820, his stop, that's when he was going to take a buy, and he waited, and it just did what it did. And that's it. Like, that's what you're supposed to be doing every single day. You're not supposed to make this hard for yourself.
Yeah, that's it. That's actually it. Can you explain when you should wait for candle to close, when to take impulse entries? How do you differentiate between scenarios? There are I think 2 webinars in the database on that. So this was a buy stop above 1820. Actually, at exactly 1820.30, there was a buy stop right here, and was anticipating price to get activated, and we can move on up. So everything was right.
Yeah, I got slipped around 8 pips.
Oh, high five! Welcome to the club.
That was a good trade, though.
Yeah, I saw the move here. It ripped up, and I saw my terminal. It was still in negative. I'm like, what?
No, I closed out at 1822.30.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got out at 1822. Oh, 1822.40.
Yeah, it was explained well because of the 15-minute. It was closing bullish, and then you could have took like an impulse if someone done that.
Yeah. And also, we also talked about how we had volume in London session. We consolidated in pre-New York. And then obviously, NY Open provided that.
Yeah, definitely.
Very nice.
And if you look now with the daily and the weekly candle on gold, we have bullish, totally bullish. And we talked about that too. So, I mean, there was a lot of confluence here for that trade. I mean, it wasn't hard. I mean, I don't want to toot our own horns, but I mean, that was probably one of the easiest setups. It's just normal. The 8 a.m. candle push up to 8:30, 8:30 pulls back. I mean, we talked about all this. If you just replay the stream, I mean, it was pretty much the easiest setup that you could have found if you do trade gold on a regular basis.
Yep. So like you mentioned, 30-minute candle, no wick below. Yeah, I mean, if you look on the 30-minute, it broke the highs of the previous 30-minute candle. So, you know, that clearly identified it had no wick, broke above this area, so it has a higher probability to continue bullish. Oh wow, $400. Almost there after 2 months. Congratulations, Danish.
Sweet. I would like Uber Eats today, please.
We don't have Uber Eats here in Pakistan.
No.
We have something called Food Panda. Food Panda. How come you trusted Impulse when no candle closed above that point? The reason was, it's something I explained earlier. There was volume in London session. We were ranging in pre-New York. So if we're ranging in pre-New York, there was a high probability there's going to be volume at NY Open. And where would that go if it broke up? Probably to 1822. Is that a possible retracement on 1820 on gold? Yeah, buddy, I don't see any retracement at 1820 over here. I mean, we're moving with a lot of volume here now.
Yeah, I mean, I think people just needed to you guys, I think the biggest challenge with a lot of people is just experience, right? Like these kind of trades are not impulsive trades. They're just dissected so that, you know, you're able to do this. I mean, people are asking, you know, should a candle form this way? Should it form that way? If you tell the story, Rakeel told the story pretty good. I mean, he said it exactly this, you know, we consolidated here. So once we broke, where are we breaking? We're either going to break below or we're going to break above, and that's all you're doing. And then you have clean move right over here. You have empty space here. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I think people overthink things, but if you tell the story, this consolidation, and then you look at your higher time frames, your bias is up, and then it's just finding an entry on your lower time frames. That's not hard. He didn't reinvent the wheel here.
Yeah, so rather than to try to find a trade now, I think it's better to just go back and explain to yourself how this trade would have made sense. Because if you try to take a trade right now, I mean, it could just retrace, or it could continue on moving because, you know, it's volume in gold. But I think it's better to just chill out. Because this big candle was the trade you should have taken. This big candle. Any piece of this candle would have been perfect. Any small piece.
Yeah. Agreed. This was your trade right over here. This section right here. That was your trade. Just very, very straightforward, because all you're doing is you're just looking at this section of the candles right here. That's all you're looking at.
Yep. Yuppers. Anyway, I'm gonna head off over here. So take care, everyone. Thanks, Ted, for coming up, giving confirmations.
No problem. I'm up trading anyways, right? So might as well hop on.
Yeah.
Give some back to the people. It's like the People's Champs stream, right?
People Champs came on, just agreed to everything. We're like, perfect.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep the buy stop on and let it rip. All right, take care, man.
Enjoy, guys.
All right, take care, Roger.
Adios.
Take care, everybody. Adios.
Thank you, guys.
Sayonara.
Bye, Raja.
Sayonara, Habibi.
Bye, Raja.
Salut.